Hello, everybody. Welcome to Reinaldo Chess Lesson. My name is Reinaldo Rodriguez, and I am a candidate master from Venezuela. And today we are going to continue with the series Climbing the Rating Tower. We are going to be playing 2 or 3 games, depends on the duration of the games, to try to continue advancing in this rating. So let's look for the first opponent of the day. Remember, those time control are 5+5. Okay, the first opponent, Alikan from Kazakhstan. Okay, he opened with d4. Let's play. Okay, let's play c5. That can transpose to many things. Okay, Benoni, Benko Gambit. Okay, he's playing solid with e3. With this position, white is going to have a kind of cold system because the bishop is going to be inside. So I'm going to play d5, now changing the style to a classical style, just taking the center of the board. Okay, he did the check. I can block with the bishop or with the knight. I think the block with the bishop looks logical because the trade of the bishop may be good because it's in the same color of the central pawn. So I'm going to block the check with the bishop. And in case that he captures, I will recapture probably with the queen to kick the option to develop the knight to a more active location. I can capture also with the knight, but I would like to do with the queen because eventually this can help me to connect the rooks in a faster way. And also the knight can come here to a more active location that, okay, will be controlled by the pawn to square away, but yeah, white will have troubles with the dot square bishop. So now I am thinking if I should do the normal development, or also I can delay the development of the knight to f6 if I am interested in creating a kind of stonewall formation. So I will play e6, that it's a bit more flexible, also defending the pawn. Okay, he played knight f3, probably trying to get the outputs here. So I'm going to develop my knight to c6 to prevent that and control that square. Okay, knight bd2. Let's see. I am considering the option to play f5 because he can try to do e4. I can play knight f3, but if I play knight f3, eventually he can reinforce with queen e2 to try to force the central pawn advance to e4. So yeah, I'm going to play the stonewall formation, and I'm going to use advantage of the fact that I delay the development of the kingside knight. So let's do this. I think maybe interesting. If I play bishop d6, he can do e4. So let's control, kick this bishop inside. Probably he will need to play b3, bishop b2, and try to do a c4 pawn advance. Probably will be an interesting way to play. Okay, finally he take the outputs. I think I should capture because if I move the queen, he can consolidate with f4 as well. So yeah, if I capture, I won't be able to get this location. But I think I have to create a double pawn. Yeah, because will be the downside. So okay, he can reinforce with f4. I cannot do anything about that. So let's develop the knight here to try to put pressure on the pawn again. Okay, I couldn't create the outputs on e4, but now he have a small damage in the structure, and I still have the bad bishop that can be a positional advance. Okay, let's see. Knight c6, knight ca. Okay, let's play normal move, knight c6 to enable e7 for the bishop and try to castle short. Okay, knight f3. He's just creating even more space. Maybe jumping here, so let's continue with normal development to prepare short castle and finally connect the rooks, completing the opening phase. Yeah, those games used to be very close, but I think I am okay to the better bishop. Probably I will have to play on the queen side, winning a lot of space. Okay, a3. Maybe he's trying to push the pawn to b4 to enable the b2 square for the bishop. So I think now I can play a prophylactic move. Okay, if he's trying to play b4, maybe I can play a5 to prevent that. Here he can try to play queen a4 to avoid the advance to b5, but the queen on a4 is hanging, and probably I can, in case of queen a4, I can capture on e5 with the boomerang knight, because the queen will be hanging, and after the trade of the queens, I can recapture with the knight to d7. The knight can be moved back and forth. Okay, he did h4. He's trying to play for an attack on the king side, what can be very logical. I can stop that fixing the flank with h5, but really I don't want to leave this square. Maybe I can just wait for h5 without being worried about that. So let's castle, inviting him to continue with expansion. Also, I have a nice coordination. Probably now I can try to play b5, b4 in the other flank. Okay, he's hoping that I capture here to open the h5, but I will not do that. Also, he's getting the invasion square on h5, but in case of that, I can simply play. Well, I have to be careful because he can just leave the knight there and recapture with the pawn opening the 5. So let's see. Okay, I move the rook, queen h5, and g6. Okay, I'm going to move the rook here to prepare a counter attack in the center. Yeah, he did that. So I think, well, I was thinking that I could play a6, but now I can see that he have queen g6. That is very annoying, threatening queen a7, because if I capture, if he managed to open the h file, that will be a losing position for me. And at the moment, I don't have any way really to protect the pawn. So now I have to play a move that, okay, this is a emergency situation, really. I did something wrong, but okay, I have to remove this guy. He's going to open the file, but I can play g6, defending the pawn through the 7 rank. Hopefully, I will be able to push d4 and open the center, creating some counterplay because his king is still in the middle of the board. But let's see. Probably I could play something better. I don't like too much what I did, but okay, now this trace a kind of unique move. Maybe the knight can be still better than the bishop. Yeah, he's going to recapture with the lateral pawn, I suppose. Okay, well, this is a small surprise. He took with the queen, uh, unexpected. So d4, d4. Okay, I have to play fast, so I cannot think too much. Let's continue with the plan that I say that I will do. Maybe e4 if e4 pawn takes, trying to get the invasion square. Maybe he's going to do a maneuver like rook h3, rook d3 to try to checkmate me here on g7. But let's see. Okay, due to the electrical failure, as you can see, we are going to play only this game. And let's see, let's try to continue making this interesting. Okay, let's play b5 to keep the tension during a while. I don't want to define the center yet. Let's try to put more pressure with b4 maybe. Giving to him the option to capture. The kf5. Let's play rook here to recapture on f5 with the rook, maybe. I cannot think too much. I think I can force the trade of the queen. So without queens, no attack, and the knight will be better than the bishop in the close position. Maybe I am losing the pawn after all the trade, but the knight will be better than the bishop. Maybe a case of a strong knight against a bad bishop, the pawn of disadvantage can be compensated. Let's see. Also, I have an intermediate move available in some case, maybe a capture, but probably he's going to capture on e7, takes, and after that I will have a nice output on d5. A queen takes, knight takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. Probably he's going to play to win the pawn on d4. Let's see. Yeah, he did that. But I can capture here and I have some pressure there as well. Okay, he played rook g1. I have d5 or f5. I will play knight f5 because now this guy is hanging. If he play bishop c3, I can play b4, I think. Pawn takes, rook takes a8, rook takes, bishop takes b4. Maybe rook check on a1, king f2, g3, king g2. Okay, have to capture here. Have a fork on c2. Also a check on f3, knight b3. There is a lot of threats. Yeah, the knight is clearly better than the bishop due to the central pawn, but the bishop really no is too bad because it's putting some pressure here. Okay, he castle. Let's do the check. Okay, let's take an open file. Waiting a bit. If play bishop c3, I can pin the. I think I can pin the bishop maybe. Also, I have knight e2 check. That can be interesting as well. Yeah, he have rook g1 to press on g7. I can defend the g7 pawn through the 7 rank, moving back the knight to f5 as well. Yeah, I was expecting that. Okay, I say that I will do this check. Capture here. Yeah, I think that I trained a good knight for a bad bishop, but okay, I couldn't calculate too much really with the time pressure. Let's try a couple of rooks, just to try to play this favorable endgame due to the better pawn structure, but most of the rook endgames ends in a draw. Okay, he cannot do anything yet, so let's try to centralize the king. Okay, free pawn, I will calculate for sure. Now I have a pass pawn, so basic pawn must be pushed. The attack, I defend, maybe a chat, king f5. Also king h5, maybe interesting as well. Okay, finally I have some time to think. Let's play this move just to invite him to play king d3. Maybe I can play king rook a4. Now he's losing the pawn. Yeah, it was just a tricky move, trying to test him a bit. F5, I can capture with the king. I'm not sure if I should be able to stop the pawn. I will capture here because I have the feeling that if I will capture with the king, probably I wouldn't be able to stop the pawns. Then still inside the box. Let's push hit this one. Okay, I have to play this move. C6, king e6. To be able to play king d7 later in case of c7. This is a complex kings and pawns endgame. My structure is a mess. Yeah, let's do this. I can come here to stop the pawn. Probably he's going to try to bring the king. Okay, I can push this guy. I have some, thanks to this pawn, I have some useful waiting move. 5, 4. Okay, let's do this move just to wait a bit. Actually, I'm not sure if I can win this. Maybe not. Let's advance. Let's advance again. Okay, a waiting move. Yeah, should be a draw. He can kick the king h3, h2, I think. And I shouldn't be able to win the position. Yeah, that is a mistake, I think. Because now I can push again and doesn't matter where he go with the king, I will be able to promote a pawn. Well, this was a difficult game. I think, yeah, I made a mistake defending the position on the king side, losing all the advantage. Well, okay, we managed to win the game at the end. Okay, very Reinaldo move, promoting a knight. So this is a kind of joke, but a nice joke. I like the creativity. So extra points for my opponent. King f2, now pawn here, and the promotion. I don't know if I have the auto queen available. Maybe not. I will give back to him the favor. No, I wanted to promote an eye as well. Yeah, let's finish the game. Okay, okay. Well, guys, due to electrical troubles, we are going to play only one game today. A lot of ups and downs in this game, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon in a new recording, hopefully with power. So thank you very much for seeing the video.